Hi everyone, welcome to the 10th video of my Galactic Civilizations 3 Beta 3 Let's Play, playing as the Yor Singularity. So my range in the last video was extended by quite a large amount when I placed this starbase in Trebizond space. So all of my colony ships have access to come over here and look for potential habitable planets and generally scout around a bit. Surprisingly, the placement of that starbase hasn't lowered my relations with the Trebizond, which is what I was expecting it to do. It probably should do, frankly. Perhaps if I'd placed my starbase on the edge of their territory, so it would have created an influence, then we would have had adjacent borders negative, like we have with the Terrans. You can see shared borders at the bottom. So maybe by sticking it completely in their territory, that worked out much better for me, actually. In between videos, I've done some production on this planet, so starting to get some manufacturing up. And apart from that, I'm ready to end a turn. Okay, so we've got ships flying all over the place at the moment. Right, so what's this? This is a colony ship. Right, there's a tile where there could be a planet there, so I'm just going to check that out. I might go and find out about Earth, then I'll come up here. Right, so we've got a constructor here. Right, so that's in range of both of those. So yeah, that's a pretty good place to put a starbase. And right, second turn. Okay, so what next? So the scout ship. The Lucian now has almost hit its pop cap, so maybe I should switch this off from industry and put it back onto making ships. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Actually, it's got, yeah, I don't need that much. Right, I'll try and remember that in a second. This can come up here. This one can find out about that sun up there. Okay, that's can come around here. So 3 tile rule, 1, 2, 3. Right, I've looked all around there, so I'll come up to here next. I think this one's going to come over there rather than that. So, right, looks like there might be something up here actually. The Trebizond still have 10 planets. Yeah, so they haven't colonized for a while. Right. Right, so there wasn't anything there, no surprises. Come up to find Earth. I've got a freighter coming down here actually, so I don't really need. Shouldn't have done that then. There's actually another ascension crystal there, so I might want to grab that with a constructor in a bit. Right, so made. Alright, I need to keep on making infrastructure here. I'm just going to have as much production here as possible, pretty much, probably. So I'll put that there. Okay. Right, I do finally get round to making some really heavy style combat ships, capital ships, then I'm going to need a lot of production. It is, well, when finally Stardock gets around to fixing the surplus production carryover issue that isn't in place yet, then having multiple planets send in production to one shipyard would be a really good idea, but at the moment it's lost because you have to micromanage so much and it takes a lot of work to do that. So kind of forced to having one world, one shipyard at the moment. Right. What's this world doing? Research a bit. Okay. Tyran. So, how much production have we got here? This is going to be an econ world. Going to start to make some wealth here then, so don't need approval quite yet. Let's make these this here. Right, leave that as it is for now. 15 production and a bit of wealth. Right. These planets' raw manufacturing levels aren't going up because I'm not increasing my population at the moment, so don't have to micromanage them too much. Thor. This is going to be an econ world as well, isn't it? Because it's got a huge bonus. So, wouldn't mind some manufacturing somewhere, maybe though. What's his production? It's nearly 15. I might only need one factory here. Let's make it there. So it can be 10. Right. That scout ship can come over here. Right, I need to take this off and put it back on making ships. So I think I'm going to start to make really good constructor ships here now. So let's make one of those, I think. So it's fast and has 2 constructor modules. They're 154 production each. So I can get them done every couple of turns here by the looks of things. So I need 77, a bit more. Keep on assembly for a few more turns. Then it'd be hit the pop cap. It doesn't tell you when you hit the pop cap at the moment as well. Maybe it should let you know in future. Stardock should add that. Especially handy with the Yor. So 79, wasn't it? Ish. That'll do. Okay. 2 turns. And next turn. Sarah's population should be coming up. Well, that's not that quick, really, is it? Let's switch that around a bit. What's idle now? So we've got constructor over here. So I think I could put it there. That would have them both within range still. What about here? That's just out of range. Should be a place there. Gotta be, you can't have a starbase within 3 tiles of another starbase, so you do have to be a bit careful where you place them. Let's put it there. So I'll make a starbase here. So probably might get quite a few constructors over there soon to help out both those worlds. Gonna have to wait on xenoarchaeology before I can get these relics up, really. Might as well nick them now though to increase my range and stop any other AI from nicking them. Okay. Oh wow. Right. So we have found a habitable planet, so it was worthwhile coming over here. That's brilliant. So this ship has 4 movement left. Now I want to colonize it this turn. I don't want to take a risk that colony ship is coming up here. So let's move 1 to there, 1 to there, 1 to there, and colonize. So Thrala is a 6-tile planet. And I'm almost definitely going to take the merciless option. I really need... Influence would be pretty good here actually, potentially, because it's quite close to the drenching. I doubt it's going to get culture flipped though. There's not another planet near to it. Right, so... bonuses. Now military bonuses are actually really good, especially for the Yor. Because of the Hyperion buildings you can build later, and they're going to be there's one of them which is very important. I don't have the tech to get it yet, but I'm going to go into more details about that later on when I can show off why it's so important. There's some influence here. Yeah, so I'm not sure what this world's going to be yet. Might be able to make use of that. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so this colony ship, I'm going to have to bring it over here now then. Check, make sure everything... Well, 3-tile rule. Okay. This freighter... Right, so it should be Mars and... Well, I think you know what planet else is here, if Mars is here. Jupiter. No, Earth. So, which planet should I trade with? Definitely Earth, I think. Out of the Terran's worlds, that's got the most wealth. Island Dog's got 6.3. So let's start trading then. I think there's a cutscene actually for trading, so let's see. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so first trade routes, and there's a little description there. So how much money are we getting from that? Let's have a look on the trade screen. So available trade licenses. So I no longer have... I can't trade anymore now. I only have one trade route available to me currently. We actually get quite a bit of money off that. 20 income, more than I was expecting. Trade route value, initiator, trade route length. You know what? I actually forgot about... That's probably not the best of places where I could have sent my freighter from. Yeah, there's definitely probably... I think distance is a factor in how much wealth is generated on the world, maybe. So I could have picked a better option than that for where to make my freighter from. So I might make another freighter in a bit to trade from somewhere else. I need to figure out which is going to be my trade world long term. Now, because distance is a big factor, that world might be very good actually for having trade routes come from. I could make this a trade world here, because that's probably going to be the most distant to up here, definitely. I think I might do that actually. There are texts in the tree later on. Trade capital, trade post, that I could stick on that world. Okay. So, and there is a way I could get a freighter to come from that world. I could add a sponsor. Let's do this actually. So, given set sponsor or edit sponsors. So let's add St. Badger. Assign that. So when the freighter's made, I could have it come from St. Badger, even though it hasn't put any production into it. And that's a way I could get the maximum value out of my trade routes. So I'm going to do that later on a bit. Might make a freighter then next and maybe swap it with that one. Or maybe make some freighters in preparation for having trade licenses later on. Right, so that's helped my money situation a huge amount. This can come over to here. Right, it's a Drengen world, Tordas. I might even have to make another colony ship as well now that I've just used one up. Right, so if I put a starbase there, it gets hold of that resource and that resource. Which, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay. Let's upgrade that. Should I make... No, I'll keep on and upgrade my infrastructure here. I won't make a freighter here. Okay. Aurelian. Almost definitely going to make a soil enhancement there. Is there a reason for me not to make it there now? Don't think so. Right, so maybe there. That's 30 production to do those. Right, that's growing still. Colony. Right, let's make some wealth. Might as well keep on making the wealth here. I don't quite need an entertainment center here yet. Let's make that. Thrala. Oh, this needs population. Let's take that off. Now, if I'm gonna have this as my trade world, which I think I am, should I think about what I'm doing, change what I'm doing here? I could have a trade capital around there-ish, maybe? What does... let's check something out. Still a trade. So these count as wealth improvements. The trade post and the trade capital does. So that means that my matrix building will affect them with adjacency bonuses. That's really handy, actually. And there's a lot of tiles here, so I could stick a soil enhancement there maybe, and maybe a terraforming tile there. That might be land that would count later on. So finance capital there maybe, and a matrix there with trade buildings all around it. Okay, so this colony ship needs to come up here. Right, and next turn. Okay, so that was a black hole. That's probably their capital then. That's a really big influence around Kryn. Having said that, the Kryn they're probably the best at gaining influence out of the current races in the game. Right. Okay, Delucia, I shall make one of those freighters. Where is it? That one? 156. So yeah, I'll leave that, it's fine. The scout ship can continue up here. And that can conceal 3 tiles around it. That can come up here. Right, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can see all around that, so let's come up to here. One, two. Now if there was a uncolonized place there, there's a lot more chance of it being here rather than over here, I think. So maybe I should bring these up here now. Might be a better idea. I can let that colony ship find those. There's another colony ship here. There's a couple here actually, so where are these going to? Yeah, okay. I might have enough colony ships up around here actually. I've got about 5 coming, 5 or 6. So let's come up here next, is it? Let's keep on making manufacturing. Right. Don't have the entertainment upgrade yet. When do I get that? 1 or 2 more turns probably. Let's make manufacturing there. Right, so this is a really good constructor. Now, I don't think I need that Xeno module for these relic and ascension crystals. There's no point in bringing that there. Let's bring it to there. Okay. And next turn. Right, let's grow in. Yeah. Okay. Looks like the Altarians might have been here nicking anomalies. There aren't many left now. That can go there. Ooh. Not sure what that's up to. Might be trying to nick that. Okay, research. Right, so we've got entertainment network, entertainment capital. I have no idea where I want to stick that yet. That's an approval improvement, but it gives you bonus to tourism and influence. I don't really have an influence world at all. Don't really need one particularly either. And tourism I don't have yet, so yeah, I'll have to think about where I want to put that later on. For the time being though, let's get... I'm tempted to get that pretty soon now, but I'm going to go for... let's enable tourism. Okay. Ah, that anomaly just went. So yeah, there must be something around here. Right, space junk or artifact. Let's head off towards that. Okay. Ooh, there's another ascension crystal there, so I actually want to bag that shortly. Let's go and grab that. That can come down here. I'm not I think it might be a bit easy to win via Ascension Victory. I'm not 100% sure, but when I've got them up and running before, it seems to be quite fast how much progress you make each turn towards it. Well, we'll find out in a bit when I get that xenoarchaeology mining thing. So this colony can come up here. And that can come over there. That can go up here. Yeah, more Drengen worlds. So Drengen probably started with the best location, it would seem. Right. Oh, entertainment centers. Let's do those first. I'm trying to remember how much these are now. 22 each, something like that. If you put your production down to 1, then you can see how long it takes actually. But it's quite hard to do when you've got a lot of production. So 20. How about that? Yeah, 1 turn. Let's do them both. Upgrade that. Oh, right, I've got enough approval here, so I don't need to upgrade that yet. So it's on just over 30. Let's get some entertainment up here. Okay. Need to get terraforming tech after I've got tourism. That can upgrade. Okay. Scan that. 15. Right, that's brilliant. Maybe not. Don't think I can quite get it done. It's just under 15, it must be. Oh, hang on a second. Why is that saying 3 now? Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Right, so yeah, let's end the turn. Right, here we go. So basically the Lucia built this, but I'm going to tell it to come from St. Badger. So it will count as coming from there, even though it never made it, in effect. And later on, when it gets the trade capital and trade bonuses, it's going to really work out. Okay, so St. Badger, done. And yet it still comes out there because that's where the shipyard is. So this freighter can... I think I'll just replace this trade route straight away with it. I've only got one trade route still. Who's angry with me? If anyone. They seem to be the most angry with me because we have shared borders. So yeah, I'll trade with them again. Are we getting a bonus for trades? Open borders, yeah, trading with each other. And the rest outside travelling range, that's why we're getting a bonus with them. Right. Shipyard idle, I'll come back to that in a bit. Maybe I'll probably start making more constructors. There's Ascension Crystal there actually, isn't there? So let's make a ranged constructor. Or a fast constructor actually. That's going to be within range here. Yeah, should be 15 from that. Which is my minimum range, I believe. Right, so the scouts can come up there. That can come up here. So we found Sneggle. This colony ship. Come round to there. What is this to? That can just come up in a relatively straight line. Let's move it up there. That can come over here. This one I should probably bring up in that general direction, maybe. Couple of worlds here. 1, 2, 3 rule. So yeah, I think I can see all around that. I'll come to here next. It's these worlds here which are most likely to have habitable planets still. I think the furthest away from the Drengen. I doubt the Kryn have got over there either, or maybe or the Iridian Corporation. This colony ship. I've got one coming up here still. So I guess I should send that one to there. Okay. Idle colony. So great. I'm probably going to need a couple of these on this planet, so I'll have one there as well, I'm guessing. And well, we'll see later on. So yeah, they're 30 odd. We can start to grow that world in a bit. That's production done. Thor is going to be wealth, isn't it? So let's start to make some of those here. Okay. This colony ship. Right, that's done for the turn. So next turn. Need to get entertainment centers up there, which I've forgotten about actually. The scout. Go up there. Okay, this is a... Oh, this is where the Iridium Corporation's homeworld is, so I don't massively need to know about this yet. So let's come up here instead. and that colony ship can also come up there. Now if I stick another starbase here, that's going to extend my range up there, but yeah, the Kryn would have gotten to these, I can guarantee it. So I should be coming up in that direction more than anything. They might not be that good at colonization, but if they haven't got planets over here yet, then there's no hope for them. This can come up here. Ah, right, so that's end of the Drengen border. So nothing there maybe, who knows. Okay, is that bugged? No, it just took a second. That can come over here. Nothing there. Let's upgrade. Okay. Let's. I will get another other entertainment. It costs me maintenance in the time being, but it's not that much. Ooh, money's iffy, but we're not too far away from tourism now, so we'll be back in the black. That can upgrade. Okay. Maybe they're less than 20 odd. 15. I think the upgrade to them is 20 odd. Okay. I think I'll call it an end of the video here then. Probably over half an hour. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any fancy helping me out, please leave a like as always. And if you have any comments or questions, please ask away. I respond to basically every comment, every question. Right, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you next time.